Many video editors always blame the video editing software when they did the bad edit, but truth be told, you are a problem. Editing is like a soccer match, but in this case, it is just you against yourself, not a ball or a field, but the skills that you have to handle the ball no matter how it is or what the weather is. But let me tell you a story. In 1979, Dr. Richard Maponya bought a 100-year lease on a piece of land. He had a simple vision of building a mall in the township of Soweto, the biggest township in South Africa. But he never wanted to just own a lease. He wanted to own the land. Because of the apartheid government, he could not. He kept holding the lease until 1994, when South Africa became a democratic country, and that is when he finally managed to buy the title deed of the land. Then, approximately 10 years later, the construction of Maponya Mall started, and in September of 2007, Dr. Nelson Mandela cut the ribbon to open the mall. This is not just a great story, it is a powerful editing lesson. Dr. Maponya proved that if you have a clear vision of your final cut, the limitation of your current environment do not matter. You have to be patient with the process. A great video is built piece by piece on your timeline. When you are patient and know exactly what you want to create, you will achieve it. The same exact rules applies to video editing. Okay, this is what we'll be creating. Let's go straight to it on how to create it. So the first thing you're going to do, you need to have the picture. This is a picture that I'll be using. You need to make sure the background is removed. Select the picture, you throw it straight on your timeline. Then you just zoom it here. Then what you'll do, you just click Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V so that you can duplicate it. Then you just take the second one, then put it straight to the top. Then you go to close the top one, you select the below one. Then you just go straight to filters, you go straight here, then you straight stand it here, then you go to zoom, then you put it on 110. Then what I want to do, you just select this one, you just throw it a little bit upwards, just do it until you can see that corner and that corner do align. Then you go straight to plus, then you go straight to color grading, then you just put it on the red, put it on the red, put it on the red, then you can just put it here a little bit just like that so that you can see that color. Now you just come here, you just write GAU, then you just select that plane, then you just move it like that. Then when you just bring it, you can see now you can see the player behind the person, but there's also like a duplicate of this person in some areas. Just click Ctrl+Shift+E to screenshot it, just click save as it is. Then you just click delete, delete also on the second one. You go straight to resend, you select only the top one, double click it, then it will appear on the screen. Then you just click X on that, you just drag this one, you put it on track number 2. Then on your track number 1, I want to add a background. Go straight to generate, you go straight to your color, you just go straight to your color here, you just go straight to the color that you want, just make it a little bit darker. Then you click OK, then you add straight to your timeline. Then it will be up here on your timeline. Then you just go straight here, straight to number 2, straight from your number 2. What you're going to do on number 2, select the top one, you select filters, you go straight to plus, you go to size, position, and rotate. You click there, you just go straight to this box, you go straight to the side, then you go straight to 10%. Then in the beginning, I don't want to see this. Just take it, then you hide it just like that. Then when you play it, it will just move like that. But that is a little bit too basic. So you select this, you click option, you go to previous, go to ease out, you go to add ease out cubic. Then after that, you take this, you move downwards, you make sure it's straight on the same point. You click on rotate, you select that thing, then you go to select the first point. There you need just to take this, you move it a little bit to another side. Then you need to make sure it's around -25. Just select that, you should make sure it is on -25 so that you can tilt a little bit. Then when you play it, it will just play like that. Then you all need to also make sure when you select this, choose on previous, go to ease out, you make sure you choose ease out cubic so that it can align like the keyframes. So when you play it, move this on the back, it will just move. it will start a little moving forward, then you'll move slow. Then you just go straight, select this, you just click M to create a little bit of a marker there. Then you just move forward a little bit. Okay, you just select there, you go straight to your generate, go to straight to text, then you write the name of the artist. So I'll just write Casper New West, of which that is the name of my artist. Then you just add straight to your timeline, and from here you just go down to the below, then you choose to the vertical fit, you choose middle, then you go upwards from outline. Next to outline, the thickness, you choose that at 0. You remove the use font size, then you come here, then you can just choose like your font. So for me, I will be using this font. This is a font that I'll be using mostly. Then you just go to that box, you just take this, you move that side, you put like the grid, you go to the middle part, then you come to put it right here. So I don't want this to be very bright, I want like this one to be on top. So you can see now this seems like it is below the artist. That is exactly what I want. But now when I play it, it will just play like this. So the word just pops. So you go straight to generate, you go straight to color. Now you just leave it as it is, leave it on transparent, then you add straight to your timeline, then you go straight around this area. So from the cursor until to the end, you click O, it will delete everything from that side. You select this, you come to put it right here, then you just take this one, you push it to go forward until here, then you select this, you just choose like the door. That's exactly what I want. You can just take this, you move it backwards so that it move more slowly. Then see what we just created. That is exactly what I wanted. So from here you just go straight to here to the end point. You just click O to delete everything towards the end. Click Ctrl Shift Q to remove that box. You can just remove this grid so that it can look like this. Just go straight there. Then you go straight to your outline. So from your outline, just go to your image, just select this one, double click it, then it will just look just like that. Just make sure you can see it clearly, then just bring this to the top. You move this one like that, just make it a little bit like that. Then from there, I think I love it like that. You go to straight to your recent, then you go to the video. I'll just I have a video of this is the video that I want. Just take this video as it is, just take it, drag it, then you put it straight to the top. Then you can see it is very fast. So go to properties, I just go straight here to the speed. I just go to 0.4 for me personally. Click apply, then you go straight there, you click O. Then I have this name that I don't want to appear, so you go straight here, you go to size, position and filter, then you just select that. I just move this downward, then you just go straight here, you go to blend mode, then you go straight to your blend mode, then you just go straight to strain, you go straight to strain, then it will just look like that. Now you need one last thing, you need like to have a little bit of a sound. So I'll just use this whoosh, select it, you can just drag it, then come straight to put it straight there. So I'll just put it, I'll just make a basic idea of it, just go straight there. From here I just want to say Control Shift O, Shift I, so that it can stay in the beginning. Then just remove towards the end, click O, then it will be just like that. I think that is just generally like the basic of it. Then I'll just save it, then after save it I'll play it to you. So thank you so much guys for viewing this video. I hope you guys learned something from the video. I really appreciate the support. Please do leave a comment below and let us know what we should do in the next video, or is there anything else we should explain further. Thank you so much, guys. I hope to see you on the next one.